What's up, guys? This is Badshah.
Hey guys, this is Lauren Gottlieb. Download the Bollywood Times app right now.
Okay, my next two guests have just completely changed the definition of in-flight entertainment. The reason is they've got wings now and they've been performing entertainment outside the aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Badshah and Lauren Gottlieb.
Nice.
Gottlieb, I got it. Welcome on Bollywood Times.
Thank you, Devansh. Thank you so much.
In-flight entertainment ka matlab
I think that's the best intro I've seen.
Right?
It's funny.
Yeah. So exactly. So I'm still, I'm still processing the introduction. But yes, we had to step up the game, I think, and so
Cars have been done.
Cars have been done. Trucks have been done. DJ
Flights
Wale
are
Babu.
remaining, right.
Flights. So I was like, let's step up this game, and so it was done on purpose. The visuals had to look grand, because the song was sounding really good, and that's when we decided to, really put it in all that we have, and just get a good director, good locations, make a good video, get a good girl.
Get a good girl.
Get a very good
Repeat
girl.
that. Get a good girl. Very good.
Say once more.
Yeah. So I'm glad it all fell in
Shaped
place.
up. Yeah, it did. It did. And by the way, as we are talking with Badshah and Lauren, the views are standing of Mercy, the song, at 16.5 million.
Wow.
And by the time you see this show on television and YouTube, it would have crossed 20 million. And probably more.
Yeah.
So, bravo to that.
Thank you.
Tell me something. For you as a music director, producer, so much.
Yeah.
What do you give more importance to, content or views?
For me, what matters is that, the song should be played. It should be heard by everyone. Of course, views are a certain barometer of the success of the song, but that's not the only benchmark that one should be considering. I think the song has to grow organically, I think, because still we do not have internet connections in a lot of places. But you get a certain idea about the success of the song,
right.
And yeah.
You know that it's a Hollywood movie. It's a movie line. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
You know that?
Okay.
You know that? Like
Yeah.
super famous Kevin Costner?
Yeah.
I see it like that. Like if you build something great, if you make something great, the
Yeah.
views will come.
Yeah.
So, tell me something.
Okay.
Did you get a call from Badshah?
No.
Or his manager? Or what,
It's so
what
much
landed you on the
cooler
wings?
than that.
What landed you on the wings?
I know, right? It's way cooler than that, actually. A lot of synergy, a lot of being in the right place at the right time. I was out one night and I was leaving this restaurant. And downstairs, I didn't even see Badshah yet. I just saw someone that I knew, and then a table full of people that looked really important and really scary. And I was like, cool, I want to.
Scary people?
Even it looked like something was happening. I was like, cool, I want to go be in that conversation. I don't know why, I just had that kind of night. And I walked down the stairs and everyone looked at me. I thought I looked really good, but it wasn't. It was just the fact that they had called my people that day, and all of a sudden I come waltzing down the stairs and sit down, and he let me hear the song, and do you freak like you dance because you dance like a pro? I was like, I'm all in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, originally it was do you F like you dance because you dance like a pro, but then we had to change the explicit word. But yeah.
Okay, so what's been your inspiration, Badshah, as a teenager? Like, was it Tupac, Shakur, was it Eminem? I really don't think it was Eminem, but, or was it,
I feel
Drake?
like it's more Daisy than that.
What? Who was your inspiration?
I was,
in rapping?
interestingly, I was introduced to Tupac very early in my school, and one of my friends introduced me to Tupac. I found Tupac a bit too gangster for me. I couldn't relate to him. And then I was obviously introduced to Eminem, which I was completely blown away by. I could relate to a lot of things. More than that, I think he's exceptional when it comes to his wordplay. It's exceptional when it comes to his delivery, the angst, the expressions. I think he's definitely the best rapper. For the last 6-7 years, I've been listening to a lot of Drake because he is someone who's not a gangster. He's someone who didn't have a troubled family, troubled relationships with his mother or his wife or whatever. So I relate to him a lot, and he's more of a universal sort of guy who tells stories of his progress and all. But I listen to everyone.
Does it creep into you sometimes? Okay, I want to listen to only my songs. Get lost everywhere.
I never listen to my songs. I never.
What?
Because by the time we shoot the song, I've heard it enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I program them on my own, and
It's for the audience.
it's for the audience. Then it's not my song anymore.
Absolutely.
It's out there.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. As I tweeted.
beaucoup.
Merci. But was it confusing? Like, are you sure it's not mercy and it's mercy?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but
I never thought
it's
about it.
mercy. It's not merci.
Why did you come up with the title Mercy?
I love how he looks at me. Come up with the title.
So the whole song was complete. There was no hook. There was no have mercy on me. There was ta 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 ta. And the song was called Dance Like a Pro. But it just didn't feel right to me. And I was playing my song in the car. I was driving and ta 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 ta. Have mercy on me. And it suddenly came to me. I was like, this fits in, and this gives the song the complete. This is like the final bindi after the makeup.
Plus, I like the one-word title. I think it's...
Yeah, the
mercy.
one-word title.
Yeah.
Mercy.
The one word and the title. The one.
Yeah, the one.
He is the one.
I know what you did there. But yeah, so that was the whole...
The album.
Yeah.
But I like what you did in that last one.
The one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one and only, Badshah.
Yeah.
It's almost 2 years that you've composed 2 songs in your album One. The good thing about it is that you aren't just, composing and putting it out there.
Yeah.
You're thinking, you're trying to kind of invent new sounds,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
But how much time does it really take? Because to go with the change, is difficult.
Yeah.
To innovate is difficult.
Yeah.
Now, when you look back to your first song from One,
Yeah.
DJ Wale Babu,
Yeah.
do you think, damn, it could have been better?
No. I think it was the best thing that I could make at that point of time.
Right.
That is why I put it out. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have put
wouldn't
it
have.
out. And the album is taking a lot of time because mainly of 2 reasons. The rate of consumption of music these days is so much. Every sound starts getting old rapidly.
Nice.
So by the time I've completed one song and I take my time, it starts sounding dated to me. The audience might have a different
Viewpoint.
Yeah, but as a producer, I think I'm not being honest with myself. That's one. Second is, it is very difficult to create a new sound, an original sound in today's times because, there's internet. There's a lot of source of songs. There's internet, there's YouTube, there's streaming, So you get to listen to a lot of songs.
Would you be happy when people call you're a dancer who's turned actress or an actress who's a dancer?
Either one.
Oh, you have no qualms about it?
No, I mean, once a dancer, always a dancer. It was my first love in life. It is...
Who inspired you?
So many people have inspired me, but it was just something that happened where I knew it was what I was supposed to do for the rest of my life. And then when I was really young, I took it very serious. I had to train and train and train. And I took more dance classes and I went harder and longer than anybody because I felt this thing that one day I was gonna be out there in the public eye and I needed to be an inspiration for somebody or whatever it is. At a young age, I felt this thing, which was really weird. It wasn't a matter of if it was gonna happen, it was just when. And I had a great time in LA and did So You Think You Can Dance and danced with lots of artists and stuff. But then this whole thing in India, I don't know, I still don't know how it came about. It just is so weird. I don't have family ties here. It was just something I was supposed to be here.
As you said, right time at the right place.
Yeah. But then I don't even really think my acting career has even started yet. So I'm just having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing here now. And then I think eventually I'll go back to Hollywood and I see myself acting through the years, being a little bit older and stuff, which is exciting.
There's one thing that sort of disturbs me. In India, being a dancer is somehow it's not respected as
the word, right?
The word.
Well, it's not just in India; it's all over the place.
I don't know. I know about India because I live in India, which is very disheartening because they are the most amazing talents.
True. Very true.
The few dancers, rappers, stand-ups, they're not considered as artists, proper artists.
But can I say something? Whatever you guys do, whatever you guys put out there for our consumption, it is art. You're creating art.
Yeah.
Of course,
whether it's music, whether it's stand-up, or whether it's even dance.
Yeah.
What I love
it's a bit of a problem that we have, but
What I love the most was, you're right, they don't get the same amount of respect in all different fields, but, and I'm just gonna pat myself on the back a little bit.
You should.
No, because it doesn't happen that often, and it's like I've become famous in 2 different countries for an art form that you don't get recognition for. Like doing So You Think You Can Dance and not dancing behind an artist, but being the artist and having your name in lights, and then coming here and being like the dancing star Lauren Gottlieb. Like it's just, it doesn't really happen, but it can happen. Just because people don't think it can, like you can still make it happen.
You know, with so much of talks from Badshah, I don't think anybody knows. I met Badshah for the first time at Sonam Kapoor's residence, and he was like an outcast there.
Are you serious?
Shy guy sitting there on the stool, not even having his wine. I don't know whether you were having wine or something.
Don't drink.
You don't drink. So he was sitting there quiet, and you know he's making the noise for us.
That's so funny.
And I sneaked out of the party.
Yeah, you did.
That's so funny.
You did. Tell me something. If it wasn't for Abhi To Party Shuru Hui Hai, you see the graph.
Of course.
Because of just that one thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll always be indebted to Ria and the Kapoors for that matter, and they're such cool people. And see again, like what turn your life takes at what point. So I was just doing my own thing, and then suddenly Abhi To Party came out. I was still doing what I was doing, but I got famous.
You know, I've enjoyed rap, I've enjoyed all sorts of music, songs, I've enjoyed the dance forms, whether it's Western or Indian. But I started to respect the art form more when I saw Straight Outta Compton, the Hollywood film, and I saw Step Up and the series of films. Do you think, as Badshah rightly pointed out, that the word is slightly disrespected in over here as a dance form? Films like these change the mindset of the consumers as well? You think such films, in the future, will we ever see a film of an Indian rapper?
Yeah, I think, it's not disrespected. I think it doesn't get the
value,
respect that it deserves.
Okay.
But I think, it'll make an amazing story because both dancers and rappers are underdogs. And underdogs make amazing stories. That's what I think.
Which is also the fact that Zoya Akhtar is making a film on these 2 rappers.
Gully Boy.
The Gully Boy.
Yeah.
Are you giving a bit of a...
No, but I would love to. But that is something that I think my fraternity, my genre is really proud of. Does not matter if we do commercial hip hop. Does not matter if we're underground. Does not matter what sort of hip hop we do. But we're really, really, really proud and happy because such a thing is happening. And who else? I mean, we couldn't be happier. Zoya is doing that. Tanveer is going to be there. Ale is going to be there. It's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of with dance. What I think it may be is. You perform like from here down, like you don't hear your voice. Like you have an actor up there, they have a voice behind the project, the scenes, the whatnot and stuff. So I don't know, maybe it's just slightly in the background because you can't put a face to the voice and whatnot. But I think it's been coming up. I noticed when I was on So You Think You Can Dance, actually. After I was on So You Think You Can Dance, I was in like middle America, like somewhere really random, hick town, cut off, ripped jean shorts and like really like greasy hair this guy had, my cab driver. And I just got to talking to him and I told him I was on this show. And he's like, yeah, I watched that show and this whole thing. He's like, that Broadway and that crumping and it's like all about this. Like he knew these dance styles and I sat there, I was so amazed. I was like, you're in middle America and you're this other type of person and you're telling me about Broadway jazz and all this stuff. I'm like, we've educated you. Like through the years on the show, we've educated the public and they don't even really realize it, but I thought that was the coolest thing.
You guys are too sweet on this show so far. So I've got a pleasant surprise for both of you.
Is it a present? Yes!
Please guess what you guys are.
I'm sure I'm this one.
Kaju ki barfi?
This is for your newborn daughter.
Thank you so much.
How cute is she? We all want to know.
She's really cute.
Well, this is trippy.
Go on, open it up.
God.
So what have you got?
Mine is great movies, 100 years of cinema.
Musicals, the definitive illustrated story.
Wow.
You gave a solid gift.
Thank you.
Pretty damn solid, my friend.
You.
It's a sexy book.
This is...
You're welcome.
Thank you so
really
much.
nice of you.
Thank
you so much.
Go up on the shelf or probably you'll
Ellen
read it
Page.
tonight. I want to ask you an important question. Is rap a byproduct of rage against the society, against the system, against anything?
There's a lot of theories about how rap started, but rap primarily started out there in the West. When the slaves, the Afro-American slaves, they used to go out in the fields. It started out as a folk to just vent out their frustration. And over a period of time, the frustrations changed, the expression of raps changed, and gradually it became into this popular art form. Culture, you know. And then we had rappers, we had different rappers who were doing. Drake is doing his own emotional thing. Eminem is extremely angry all the time. And then there's Pitbull and Florida, you know, they're all into popular. Snoop Dogg maintaining his street cred and still going popular. So I think, you know, rap is just an expression. It can be about anything. Rap is all about telling stories. And then you rhyme words. So I can tell your story, which can be funny or which can be emotional, which can be romantic, which can be sad. I can tell my story. It's just delivering what you have inside.
Is there a story behind the word dance? Ever you found out that how did it originate and why people suddenly took up to it? Or probably this, you know, the cavemen would have just, I don't know, what did the cavemen do?
I have no idea, because dance is like a big umbrella. So there's so many different styles that have their own story. I don't know, but you just click something in my head where now I want to know.
I think
like
dance,
what was the first like written documentation of dance? What was
dance
it?
for me is celebration. I mean, if you want to celebrate, there's emotions coming out through your body. Moments. I relate to dance like that.
I think the best thing about dance is just that, though, is like I dance with everything inside, and I try to like go, especially if it's on TV, you try to go like through the camera, reach in. Like, did you ever see Jim Carrey? What's that movie where he reaches in and he like pulls out the heart?
Oh my God.
But like you try to go into someone's
Ace Ventura.
soul. Yes. Yeah. But no, now I want to look that up. Like, what is the first documentation of dance?
Okay, before we play a game on the show, what if the roles were reversed? What if you were rapping and you were dancing? Would you be comfortable with that?
I can't dance.
You can't dance?
Yeah, she can't rap.
Badshah wouldn't be as famous. Badshah wouldn't be as famous as he is.
Exactly. Definitely.
No, why? Why wouldn't it be?
Because she's
I'm like deathly afraid of singing.
Singing?
Not just like
just in general.
Yeah, just in general. Just I used to sing like how in my car, you know, and my brother, who's just very smart. He's like this Air Force pilot, so he's very like structured and like this. And I was like musical theater, and he's just like, you're the worst singer in the world, and boom, it just went down. Okay. So it's just one of those like.
People still say that to me. You're the worst rapper, but it's still.
Nobody says that.
Have you heard that?
Yeah, but I've been rapping for the last 15 years, so you know, I don't want to change my profession now.
Okay, being honest is very important.
Oh God.
And that itself is an art form, guys.
Yeah, being honest.
Being honest.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so this game never. You guys have played this game before?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play like 1-1. Okay. So first one to you.
I've never done this so.
Never have I ever spat on someone while singing.
Spat on someone.
Yeah, you know when you talk or when you're in the speed thing, and sometimes you know like, oh wait, hold on, I need wipers on my glasses. You have.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Back in the days.
Even right now.
To you, never have I ever injured my partner or someone while dancing.
Oh God, I'm the worst.
What happened?
She is.
I didn't hit you.
Okay, so tell me the story on Mercy.
Tell
me the story on Mercy. What happened? What goofy?
Not Mercy, but I can imagine, you know.
I like my 2 feet on the ground. Like I don't like these lifts, and I have it usually written in my contract. I don't go upside down. So I'm very bad.
Never have I ever had a bad kissing experience.
I know it's not my question, but
it is your question. You've just answered it. Thank you. Badshah is just thinking about it. Whether I have.
Do I have to answer this?
Of course.
Never have I ever. Never? Have I ever?
You
I have.
Oh, you have? Okay, great. Yeah, there are bad kisses. Never have I ever did something embarrassing on stage.
Always. Most every time, I feel like.
You have never done anything embarrassing?
No.
Wow.
You never have?
No.
No, because okay. I don't want to get into that.
No, it's just, I'm very poised.
What's the embarrassing thing you've done, Lauren?
Well, I've forgotten choreography on stage.
Great.
I feel like.
Oh, it's not embarrassing though.
It's mad embarrassing. Are you serious?
Okay.
Yeah. And so you think you can dance?
I've forgotten my words as well while I'm rapping. But you know, I've got so much poise, so much swagger. Like it's a part of the art, bro. It's a part of the act.
Actually, you know what I've done before? I've fallen. I jumped off somebody, and I flew in the air, and I was twisting and stuff, and then you rolled and stand up. So I do things like that where you just...
Never have I ever shoplifted.
Nah.
Oh, good people, good people, good people. Never have I ever tried to impress the opposite sex by Googling myself.
Oh, I never do that, period.
You have, you said. You have done it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, never, ever. Ooh.
Hey, you know, there's something. You just check my Google, you see the hits. You have
No,
it.
I Google myself.
No, but never to impress someone.
No, not
I
to
tell
impress.
people
Just to impress my own self.
Okay.
I tell guys, do not Google me. Like, I
So
don't
you
like
used
it.
Google.
Yeah, it happens.
Before we end, let's sing.
Let's not
Mercy.
say.
Sing.
No, let's not, Chandra. Sing Mercy.
Mercy.
Okay, let him do it and we'll do the...
Okay.
You dance, of course, sitting. That's a
okay.
dance form. You can continue.
एक कोने में था बैठा जब मुझे वो दिखी थी वो सबसे अलग थी वो सबसे हंसी आंखें मेरी फिर उसकी आंखों से जा मिली एक बारी दो बारी फिर निकली हंसी एक हाथ हवा विच दूजे च गिलास ते मैनू नहीं पता सी गिलास च की बट हौली हौली लक नू घुमा के नचदी
Luck is so sexy.
Nice,
You didn't
nice.
tell me do you like the song though?
Oh, but
Yeah.
of course I did.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like the song is because it is so not a... There's a certain perception the audience builds
Of course.
towards a Badshah
Yeah,
song,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's gonna flow, it's gonna be fast, it's gonna have some rhythm to it or whatever.
yeah.
You've just broken all the, you know, the cliches
Yeah.
of what rapping would be.
Yeah.
And you've just twisted it,
Yeah,
ideally.
yeah.
And for me, it was a very twisted song in a good way.
Yeah.
Gave me a kick, yeah. And there's a certain groove that I don't want to get up and dance to it,
Yeah,
but I
but
want
you wanna groove to
I
it.
want to
Groove to it.
I want to have my beer and I want to have my, you know, a glass of wine with it, and it's still a party song. And party doesn't mean just has to be fast.
Exactly how I thought it should be. You've described my song. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you so much for gracing Bollywood Times,
you,
both of you.
Thank
God
you.
bless, and I hope
Thanks for
this
your
crosses
gift.
50 million.
Hey guys, this is Lauren Gottlieb.
What's up guys, this is Badshah and you're watching Bollywood Times with Devansh Patel.